Hey Penington board friends, James and Todd here. We're ready to give you guys a virtual tour of some of the work that was done last year. We're starting off in the front here, and we're going to go over some of the ironwork that was done. We'll start off with our gates and our fence. This has all been scraped and painted, primed and painted. One of the things that we did was this gate and the other gate we swapped because they used to open the wrong way. They used to open this way. Now it opens this way, which is a very good thing. It's hard to explain, but it's much better for traffic. Come on over here. Now, these railings used to not have a top. So we had this new top put on here, and the whole thing's been scraped and painted. While we're going through here, I'll mention that we're going to have some masonry work done in the fall. One of the things we're going to have to do is we're going to fill in this crack for cosmetic reasons only. It's been looked at by an engineer, it's okay. There's some spalling up here. We're going to take care of that as well. And now, these are our new front doors. So the whole outside area here has been restored, and the wood's been been scraped, it's been treated, it's been filled in, it's been painted. That was part of it. And then these are our new doors. These external doors have been replaced. Nice new hardware down here as well. Coming into the vestibule here, the inner doors these are original doors. They've been restored. And we have plans to redo the vestibule here. We're going to refinish this floor, probably get a new bench, and that's probably it.
And we have a new chandelier to put up in here.
We're going to we have a new chandelier that we're going to install. We still rolling?
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's take them upstairs.
Okay. Come on upstairs. We're back on the third floor here. We're going to show you one of the rooms we're doing some work on, but just want to mention we got new carpet.
And we just had it cleaned, right, after our first year.
We've had it cleaned. We're taking good care of it. Come on to room 36. Now the things to notice about this room is this is one of the rooms where we've had the floor redone. It's got some sawdust on it right now because Todd and I have been doing some work. But this floor has been redone as we did in a couple other rooms as well. What Todd and I are doing in here is we've been lowering the mattress level of this loft. We've had several people move out of this room because people felt just a little too close to the ceiling, a little claustrophobic. So we've been working, we've dropped it about 3 inches. We feel like it's making a significant difference. And we feel like we need a bit more, we can always get a thinner mattress. But this is something Todd and I have been working on this week, and feel good about it.
Okay, James, thank you for showing us upstairs. Let's take a look at what we've done in the dining room. Follow me. So one of the things we've done is we've tried to control spotlighting. This area was really dark, and so we've added a light here, and that gives us a lot of space. We've kind of reorganized the wall as well around the Quaker principles. We would like to also put some lighting in here, but we've cleaned all this up, we've painted. All of this was really looking ancient and peeling and decaying. I came in and patched all that and painted that. Painted the windows, we've restored this area down below, and throughout the dining room area, we painted all the walls and caulked and repainted all of the white chair railing board here. We created a display area here. We have some of Jimmy's work up now. We painted all this. All this has been painted. This area we've also restored. This had a large bin in it for recyclables, and it created a really difficult space in here, tight space. If you'll come over here, I'd like to show you what the floor looked like originally. It was this blonde wood. This is from the 80s, and this is something we'd like to get back to possibly. But all this has been painted. The other thing we did is we discovered a window. There was a board here, and an electrical wire ran through here really awfully and out through a broken pane to a light. This was done in the 70s. We know because we found a piece of newspaper that was used to insulate the job. And so that's all been taken out. You can see here, it comes through the wall now and goes out real nice. We also had this installed. This is on 24 hours a day, so there's always light in this space. It's not the dungeon anymore. And we found original pane glass. This has got bubbles in it, and is probably from when the house was built in the 1800s. And I've seen historic homes here in Manhattan that these kind of deep set, small pane windows are common around these doors. So we're very authentic. Let's go into the kitchen next, and we'll show you what we've been doing in there.
Everybody, we're moving on to the kitchen, but before we do, just wanted to mention this is one of the things that we have our eye on. You can see that this floor's got a little bit of give here. It's due to some water damage that we've had. And you can see that it's actually causing some problems with our tile here. So when we redo the dining room floor, we'll do some subfloor repair here to help address this and fix that for here, replace some tile. Come on in here. See this shiny new piece of material here? This is our new Hobart. It works like a champ. We're really happy to have it. We expect to see fewer and fewer trips from our repair people. So that's working great. It's almost invisible, which is the way we want it now. Oh yeah, so one of the things that it's been a significant change in terms of living is we've reorganized our kitchen. This butcher block table here, you probably remember, it used to be here, major traffic problem, and which is even worse in a pandemic when you're trying to be able to do social distancing. We used to have this table here, we had a trash can here, we had another trash can over here. If you wanted to move around the kitchen, you had to go around and then go over here, and then you had to come back and go here. So we feel like this is a major improvement in terms of livability. We've basically made space for these trash cans under here, so they're out of the way, floor space. And one of the projects that Todd worked on a few months ago was we put in a new counter here, put in a new sink. The one that was there, it was kind of sad, and it was starting to leak. So we feel much more functional here, and it looks a lot better.
Yeah, we also refinished the top of this, sanded and oiled it, and we also painted all this and repaired.
Todd never misses the details. So while we're talking about appliances, I just want you guys to know that you probably still hear a little bit of our freezers and refrigerators. It's a lot quieter. We've had new compressors put on all of our refrigerators and freezers. We've also had automatic defrost controls put on because we were having issues with them freezing up and melting and water coming down into the food and everything. So we've had a lot of maintenance done in the last year on our freezers and refrigerators, and so we feel like we're in good shape on those. Come on this way, in this room, to make it more livable. There was actually a loft in here that was not working, so we took that out. We bought her a new single bed frame, twin bed frame, and we repainted. We did a lot of trim work. We put some shelves in her closet, and she seems really happy there, and it seems very functional. So good upgrade in livability sense. In here, so not only do we have new washers and dryers, we used to have washer here, and we had a single dryer here. So we had a natural bottleneck in terms of usability. So we replaced our single washer with the stackable our single dryer with stackable dryers, and they're working great. We haven't had to have any service calls.
All right, thank you, James. In this area, we had a major issue with leaking pipes. If you can imagine this column as a crumbling, like sagging column with all broken pieces. Over the years, that leak had been like a very small leak and deteriorated this area. And one day we discovered that wet space. We saw this was wet, and that's what led James to discover that the pipes really all needed to be replaced in this stack. So all of this was torn out and all up into our apartment, and then further up the pipes were removed. It was a major job. We had to seal off this area of the kitchen, and now it's redone. Got great pipes all the way down into the basement. So this whole stack of, these were drain pipes, right?
Yes, they were drain pipes. And we actually went from, I want to say, 2-inch pipes to 3-inch pipes.
Right. And the 2-inch pipes had about that much space in them. So let's go outside. We'd love to show you the fire escape work we've done. Follow me. So this was James's big project. He shepherded this wonderful redo of the fire escapes. He worked with an employee named Eric that we really came to respect because of his quality of craftsmanship and work. Eric and James made sure that everything was really scraped down and then primed with a red primer that would show, so that when we painted black, we could make sure that everything had 2 coats. And then Eric went back over with his crew, painting everything in a high gloss, really thick paint that works well on metal. Eric also made sure that all of the attachment points into the building were stable, and he also made sure that all of the joints, places where, say, the side railing attached to the floor, or where the floor attached to the beams, were welded really tight. We also had about 13 steps taken out and replaced with new steps. This was really concerning because when you came down, some of the steps would give way. So everything now is super tight. We feel really good about this being used in case of an emergency, and also for its stability long term. There's 3 of these, one in the back that we won't show you, this one, and then let's come forward and show you the last front one. This is also, re-put up side patio, and James and I are going to build flower boxes to go along the front. I'd also like to put some finished trim here. This looks, this doesn't look, really nice right there, so I'd like to trim that up. Our mural is holding up really well. The paint is not peeling. We've stabilized this wall, so we're really proud of that. And James, you want to talk a little bit about?
Sure, yeah. So we're basically, we finished the project that we said we were going to do. There's a conversation to be had about aesthetics. You can see where I'm focusing right now, there's some missing these little decorative pieces. And so you can see there's more missing here. And this is only on the front fire escape. You can't really, this is really the best place to view. It's only on the front one, and basically, if we were going to work on this, we'd probably end up replacing them all. That's a conversation for an upcoming facilities subcommittee meeting. I think the quote we have right now would be $3,000 for the materials and the labor. But in terms of safety, security, and maintenance, we're done with it, and we're happy with the job. And if we went forward with that aesthetics we were talking about, Eric would come back and do that. Thanks for.
That's perfect. We'll use that one.
Hey everybody, thanks for attending our virtual tour. We're looking forward to seeing you soon, and stay safe.
Yes, if you have any questions, reach out to us, and we'll see you in the next board meeting. Thank you.